We spend around 350 to 400 pounds on grocery shopping as a couple living in the UK. My weekly grocery shopping is done from Tesco, so I go there every week, and usually the weekly bill ranges from 50 to 70 pounds. It can vary depending on what I buy, but meat specifically I buy from the Desi store, which I buy in bulk. Now, this budget excludes takeaways that we do every Friday or restaurant dining out. Everything is separate. This is just simple grocery for our house. And I try to buy healthy ingredients, make healthy meals. So, and we also don't have a kid who eats because my baby is just 5 months old. So, we're practically not buying anything for him. So, it's just the two of us. So, you might have a different grocery budget than mine because every family is different. Now, my meat from Desi store ranges around 100 pounds, and this is for a whole month. Usually, I buy a mix of beef boti, beef prima, chicken, and sometimes mutton, and sometimes not. I like to portion all of the meat in these different boxes. Now, it is according to my family size. I make these boxes, they store around 200 to 250 grams of meat. So, if I need to make something, I just grab one box, and if it's a lot or if there's somebody coming in as well, so I will grab two boxes. So, it works very well for me. And the fridge organization really helps this way because I know, as I can see, through these boxes, these are transparent, so I know if there's keema, boti, whatever, chicken, beef. So it's easy for me to identify things in the freezer. So for this month, I got 3 kilo beef keema, 4 kilo beef boti, which was boneless, and another 2 kilo of chicken breast. So this was entire meat shopping for my family. Sometimes it's more of keema, less of boti. It ranges, but usually the bill is around 90 to 100 pounds. Now, if you're looking at this video, you might think this is too much, or sometimes there will be people who will say this is too less of a budget for me and we spend way more. Again, as I said, every family is different, and this is what works for my family. But if you want to get an idea and you want to minimize your budget, then you can spend less on beef because beef is expensive. You can buy lamb meat, you can buy chicken, which is going to be less expensive. So, usually in the Desi stores, beef is around 14 to 16 pounds, beef boneless, and lamb is around 11, and chicken on the other hand is 6 to 7 pounds per kg. So you can do it, you can do the math. Milk, bread, eggs, vegetables, other perishable items, do that on a weekly basis. That is why I go to Tesco every single week. And meat on the other hand, I don't buy every week, as I told you. Main vegetables that I buy are potatoes, onions, tomatoes, lots of bell peppers, and sometimes carrots and corns. Other desi vegetables, I don't really buy them because I don't make them at home. This is my spice drawer. It has all the big packets of spices. Normally, I fill it up in the jars, and when the packets are having the spices, I clip it up, put this in the drawer. So, this is like my mini pantry. Now I'm going to take this big packet of beef boti and boil it all at once. I don't have a pressure cooker, I don't have an instant pot. So whenever I'm making meals, and especially those with beef, they take a lot of time. And aram say they take around 2 to 2.5 hours of cooking. So what I'll do is minimize my cooking time, boil them all at once, put ginger garlic paste, salt, and black pepper, and then boil it. And after they are boiled, I will make boxes again and put that in the freezer. So next time when I take it out and make something, it will only take me 20 to 25 minutes. Out of 7 days in a week, 5 days we make meat. One day is takeaway day, so practically it's the whole week. So we need a lot of meat in our diet. It's not that I only make meat and I don't make vegetables and dal and sabzi. My husband doesn't like that at all, so I try to combine dishes and make a balanced meal out of it. So meat is something that is consumed, and I think in Pakistani households, a lot of meat is consumed. So we are meat lovers. Yes, that's true. So after boiling it, I let it cool down, and now I've put them in plastic boxes. Never ever put hot food in plastic boxes. It's cancerous. Now this is a big box of 2 kilos chicken breast pieces. Now I usually get it from Tesco if the Desi store is not having it, or if I'm short on meat and I don't have time to go to a Desi store. Otherwise I try to get meat all at once. Now this big box has 2 kilos. It costs around 15 pounds now, used to be 12 initially, and now the prices have increased. So it works for me. 2 kilos of chicken is all right. Sometimes I buy 3 kilos, but yeah, this works fine. I make wraps, pastas, handis, a lot from this, and I try to make this and utilize this for the whole month. And I always make sure to recycle these plastic boxes. In fact, every single item that can be recycled, I make sure that it's recycled. If you're interested to see what I buy in my weekly grocery, what brands do I buy, what items do I buy, and what meals I make, click on the video that's appearing on your screen right now, and you will enjoy this video, I'm sure.